Apple just introduced a new large-size HomePod. Here's everything that is new and updated in Apple's $300 smart home speaker. Welcome everybody to Apple Insider. It is Andrew here, and the HomePod is back again. This is my original HomePod that has seen some better days here in the studio, but Apple has a new version available both in a lighter white color or a gray color and midnight. Let's talk about what Apple has updated in its new speaker. For starters, Apple of course is running new silicon on the inside of the updated HomePod. Apple has now moved to an S7 chip, the same one that we're seeing in things like the Apple Watch, but it's inside of the HomePod. Apple did something similar with the HomePod Mini, which is also running an S-series chip. The original HomePod, it was running an A-series chip, which is what Apple uses inside of its iPhones. Apple also updated the acoustics of the new HomePod. Now there's a bunch of different asterisks here and stuff to get into in the full review, but basically Apple has redesigned the acoustics to sound better. At least that's what Apple says. But technically there are fewer microphones and fewer tweeters inside of the new HomePods. But again, they're still supposed to sound better than the original versions. The original versions and the new ones all support things like spatial audio and Dolby Atmos when connected to your Apple TV in a stereo pair. Apple also removed the motion sensor that was in the original HomePod. With the original HomePod, anytime that you moved it and placed it somewhere else in the room, it would know, and then it would retune the audio for its new location in the room. The new HomePod, though, does something very similar. It still tunes itself inside of the room, but it doesn't use the motion sensor to tell itself when you moved it. Based on my guesses, Apple is probably just using its more powerful processor to automatically tune your audio on the fly all the time. Similar to how Apple is, tuning the audio for your ears when you have your AirPods in. But now Apple can do that on the HomePod without the need for the additional motion sensor. But so far, that's only speculation. And the U1 chip will provide a better handoff experience for transferring your music and audio. There are two other features in the new HomePod. Apple is using the onboard microphones to be listening in the background for noises coming from a smoke or carbon monoxide detector. If it hears these noises, it'll automatically send you an alert to your phone wherever you are that there could be smoke or CO in your house. Finally, Apple is using two new sensors on here for temperature and humidity, and you'll be able to access those via HomeKit or Matter. So if you've got one of these in your room, you'll be able to ask Siri, well, what's the temperature in the room? And Siri will be able to tell you. You don't need to buy an external HomeKit sensor or Matter sensor to get that information. It's pretty awesome. And as an added bonus, Apple is apparently enabling that functionality on the HomePod Mini too. So if you've got HomePod Minis in your home, these will be updated with a new version of HomePod software that'll enable the temperature and humidity sensors to act as sensors throughout your home. Both the HomePod Minis and the new HomePods will work as Matter hubs, so they'll not only work with HomePod or HomeKit, but Matter devices as well. So the new HomePod is available now for $299. You can order it. There are links down below in the description. This will start shipping on February 3rd. So let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for the new HomePod? Do you think the price is still ridiculous? Let me know in the comments or on Twitter at Andrew_OSU. Always stay tuned. I'll have a full review very soon.